KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.
KUAM Sports is coming at you like we never left, and I am so glad to be sharing the KUAM News Zoom room right now with fellow Sanchez Shark, one of our very best, Zach Pangelinan, class of 2006. I'm class of like 99, never mind, because like I go way back and everything. But Zach, professional rugby player, now in year 6 for the Houston Sabercats. Man, we're so proud of you, Zach. Not just everybody that went to that little school up in Jigo, but everybody on Guam, all fans of sports. Man, it's great to catch up with you, bro.
Thanks, guys. It's good to see you, brother. How you been?
Good. Well, we've been hanging out over here, and we've been actively following your career path. Not just when you made it to the professional ranks and everything, but also now is an interesting challenge because you are not just a veteran on your team; you're actually the senior member of the Sabercats. So, how is your role changing, and what's your approach to like leadership and mentoring young players, and what's that been like?
Yeah, that's exactly it. So obviously I'm still learning a lot. There's a lot to be learned of the game. And as my role for now, it has been for the past couple of years, is just, like you said, mentoring the guys and making sure the guys coming in and just making sure they understand what is asked of the coaches as far as game plan, pattern, and how trainings will be ran and what they're looking for. Obviously also working on my craft as well. So, it's when I have the time to sit down in between trainings, or if I have a second during trainings, then I can just help out whenever I can.
Okay, so let me ask you though, and because of course athletes can't do anything about father time. You've got the game clock, and then you've got your own physical clock inside you and everything. Can the Zach Pangelinan now in year 6 still run as fast as he did as a rookie, and can you still lay the wood when needed to? And have you actually had to adjust your game because of the way your body has changed and as you've aged?
So here with these guys, the speed is definitely tapered off a bit, but the knowledge of the game has definitely not hit the ceiling, but it's definitely up there. So I'm also working smarter, not harder kind of deal.
There you go.
But still working just as hard. But yeah, I guess it combats each other, or it counters each other, where me being the older guy, I'm still in one of the positions that requires speed and ability to jump and all that. So me just trying to find, obviously the straightest route from point A to point B, or the shortest route is a straight line. So I'm trying to find my straightest line to that spot where I need to be, where these younger guys have the gas and the gas tank to go around people, through people. So for me, it's just using my head more instead of my body.
So maybe when you were younger, you would rely on like pure adrenaline and pure athleticism, and now it's about efficiency and like of movement, and like not realizing you have to go like 200 miles per hour all the time and conserving your energy, right?
Yes, 100%. 100%. It's just, for me, I'm trying to be in the areas where I need to be. And again, my position requires a lot of covering on defense, and a lot of like cross field running in the back there. So yeah, it's just, I try to find the shortest route and the most effective way to obviously help my team get the job done.
Yeah. And I'm not talking like, you're about to apply for an AARP card. I mean, you're only in year 6, and we know you're representing 671 out there. So, if need be, we know you can like lay dudes out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I have to, but that's what the other younger boys are here for. Okay. So I'm the smart guy. I go for the tackle technique and all that. Keep my head
smart.
Out.
You went to Sanchez.
Yeah. I want to be able to finish the game, stay in the game.
There you go.
But these guys, yeah, like I said, they got gas tanks to go the whole thing.
There you go. So, I mean, in addition to like mentoring, these younger players about like the game, you're also, a professional athlete, and it's not like, when you were playing in high school or, at the collegiate level, when there's a real set regimen. Obviously, you've got people that look out, for your diet and your training and everything like that. But how are you actually mentoring younger players on how to be a professional and how to conduct yourself and how to, like go on about life?
Yeah, as far as being a professional, we were just talking about this with our team. It's not just on the field. So on the field stuff or in training, being a professional is know your job, do your job. To explain that is just, you have film, we have film work. You go through your film every day. Trainings are recorded. You pick out your role, see what you need to work on. You talk to the coaches. You have meetings throughout the day. And yeah, as far as like the diet goes, it's all on us because our coach has that trust in us to I guess he just believes that we're putting the right things into our bodies.
So tell me about that, because of course, being from where you're from, the northern part of Guam, we grew up on, red rice, short ribs, Kelligwin, like all the good stuff and everything like that. But now, your body is a fine-tuned machine. So what does the Zach Pangelinan diet typically consist of?
Man, honestly, I don't really have a special regimen or anything. Trust me, I still eat Guam food, local food. I still eat the stafals, the kadus. Shoot, the other day I made corn soup. Actually, yesterday I made corn soup for the few of the guys. We had some team bonding, and it was cook a soup. We had groups, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'll just cook corn soup." You guys, and I just put coconut milk, obviously the chicken, corn, onions, everything. Yeah,
I agree with the corn soup, but I mean that stafal is going to catch up with you at some point.
Yeah. So I mean, but obviously, I know when my body, I definitely feel it if I eat something fast the night before training. The next day I feel a little bit sluggish. Whereas if I was younger, shoot, it'll just burn right through me.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I have to remind myself about it.
Okay,
I'm pretty good. During the season.
Final question is, having this many years in, with the Houston franchise, and I mean, you are one of the Sabercats because you've been with the organization so long. Are you closing in on any, team records, or what's your legacy going to be there? Will you have like your name etched in the history of that organization?
Shoot, actually, the first game I played this year will be my 50th. With the club, so I'll be the first. Yeah, I'll be the first. I guess player or Sabercat to get 50 with only this club. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So again, it's just staying healthy and maintaining myself to get to that first game, and we can we'll talk after that and see if I make it out.
There you go.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm looking forward to is 50 caps for 50 games for the Houston Sabercats.
And that says a lot about what your island roots are from. Out here we believe in longevity, loyalty, and hard work, and I mean you best epitomize that.
Yes, 100%. And I think you said it. Loyalty is, like, for me, that's the biggest one. The Sabercats have done a lot. They were the first team to call me back in 2017 when I was living in Australia, telling me about this MLR, this league, and so I came over. We didn't have such great seasons, but again, it was just, I'm loyal to the soil, I guess. And and last year we did well, and so looking to raise the trophy this year, and we got a really good group of guys to do it. So exciting times.
And Zach, you've got the entire island of what was the last the census? We got 163,000 people cheering you on every step of the way, bro. So I mean, we're really, really proud of you, and we're really excited to see what you're going to bring to the team and to the program, and what the amazing things that you've done for rugby for young Guamanian athletes. So congratulations to you, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. So go Sabercats.
Yes, sir.
Go all right. Thanks so much. Go. That's Zach Pangelinan, Houston Sabercats, Sanchez grad. All right. Thanks so much,
brother.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.